It's the option where we give you our picks for the week. It is the option for NFL Week 14. Crazy. Time flies for sure. We have a very tight race at the top of our leaderboard. It's D and the lovely Rita Sanchez tied at 131. In second place, you have me at 128 points, so close behind. And then rounding out the top five, you have friend of the show Rob Adams with 104 and Danny Butler with 103. The heat is on.
It's on. The heat is on.
We are starting off with a huge matchup on Thursday night. Division rivals, black and blue. The 9-3 Green Bay Packers go into Ford Field to take on the 11-1 Detroit Lions.
I am going with the Packers.
I thought I was going to beat you to it, but I'm going with the Packers too, man. I liked what I saw against the Dolphins.
Those division games are hard, man.
They are. You're right. You're absolutely right. And the Bears put a scare in the Lions, and I think the Packers are better than the Bears. So, Jordan Love, have a day. Sunday. Oh dear. The 3-9 Jets go into Hard Rock to take on the 5-7 Miami Dolphins.
Oh man, I can't believe we're doing this. I'm taking the paper planes.
Get the fuck out of here. What?
I am taking the paper planes.
Oh god.
They've got to win. Eventually, they have to win, right?
You would think so, but I'm thinking it's going to be like week 18. Like, when nobody's got nothing to play for. CBS Sports has a 95.5 win probability in favor of the Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. They've been playing better, notwithstanding what happened in Green Bay. It's not going to be 40 degrees, so that offense is going to be humming and good to go. The Kirk Cousins Bowl. The 6-6 Atlanta Falcons go into Minnesota to take on the 10-2 Minnesota Vikings.
Skol, Vikings.
Skol. I agree. Now, Sam Darnold, he wasn't great last week. People were calling for Daniel Jones to come in. Man, we didn't even mention that on the Fade Route this week. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, people were kind of antsy. They're getting they're getting antsy with Sam Darnold.
But he had a decent game. He didn't play terrible.
Yeah, apparently they want nobody wants Daniel Jones is the answer. Change the question. So that's all we got to say about that. Sam Darnold got you to 10-2. Keep rolling, because we've seen what Daniel Jones can do. It ain't pretty. You ain't gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Trust me. Speaking of which, the 4-8 New Orleans Saints go into MetLife to take on the 2-10 New York Football Giants.
Saints.
So get this. CBS Sports has a 92-8 advantage to the Saints. So you're telling me, out of all of this crapola this year, the Giants have a better chance to win their game than the Jets have of winning their game? I don't see it.
Sounds like Watson's broken.
Yeah. The Giants are actively trying to lose. The Jets are just losing by accident.
I don't know what the Jets are doing.
That makes two of us. That makes a lot of people.
Obviously, Taylor's thinking.
I don't know what the hell he's thinking. The 3-9 Carolina Panthers, recently knocking off the Giants, go into Philly to take on the 10-2 Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles.
It's good.
But Bryce Young is looking better.
Yeah. He went toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes. He played well last week. I think that is going to continue. The only, Chuba Hubbard fumbling was the real issue. Yeah. The reason why they lost to the Bucs. They had it going. They had it going in their favor. But you, as a young team, You got to lose this weight in order to learn how to win. So Bryce Young's trending in the right direction, but not this week. The 3-9 Cleveland Browns go to Pittsburgh in an AFC North black and blue matchup to take on the 9-3 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, not going to be close either. Poor Jameis. He's going to get the crap.
Oh, man, yeah, because they're probably pissed about that last game.
Yeah. Well, Mike Tomlin's one to hold a grudge. I'll put it that way.
How about that, though? How about looking at what Russell Wilson has become in Pittsburgh? And the Jets passed up that, too.
The Jets passed on him. The Giants passed on him. The
Giants would have been a good one.
The Giants would have been a good fit. He's a veteran presence. It's what you need. The bridge is exactly what you're looking for. And you're only going to get like 1 or 2 good seasons out of him because he's 36. You know, like father time catches up with everybody except for Tom Brady. So like, you figure you get what you can out of him.
Father time really shitted on Aaron Rodgers, man. He's taking him to school, man.
Oof. Well. That's what happens when you try and see what's on the other side with the ayahuasca. Well, you pay for shit like that. The 2-10 Las Vegas Raiders go into Tampa Baker to take on the 6-6 Tampa Bay Bucks.
Bucks
win, take over the division lead. The 2-10 Jacksonville Jaguars go into Tennessee to take on the 3-9 Tennessee Titans.
Probably with out Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the Titans.
Probably Mac Jones.
Up.
Definitely Mac Jones. Yeah, I gotta go with the Titans as well. Yeah, that's a fantastic performance here. A combined 5-19. Woo! AFC South. Brutal. Need some last-minute fantasy football advice? Then the boys at the Fade Route have you covered. Check out Red Light, Green Light 1-2-3 with D and Z every NFL Sunday, noon Eastern during the regular season. D and I give you our top 1-2-3 fantasy starts or green lights, and our top 1-2-3 fantasy sits or red lights. That's Red Light, Green Light 1-2-3 with D and Z every NFL Sunday, noon Eastern during the regular season. That's Red Light, Green Light 1-2-3 with D and Z. We're in the 4 o'clock hour. The 7-5 Seattle Seahawks go into the desert to take on the 6-6 Arizona Cardinals.
It's going to be a good game. I'm going to take the Cardinals. And then really it's just because Seattle beat them in Seattle. So I just think they split.
I'm going with the Cardinals too. I like what I'm seeing from them. They're figuring it out. And they're a dark horse to make it into the playoffs here. It is absolutely possible. The 10-2 Buffalo Bills go into SoFi to take on the 6-6 Los Angeles Rams.
Bills.
Yeah. Bills, absolutely. The Rams, it's just not there. You have a young defense. Josh Allen will most likely shred them to pieces. And by all accounts, that would mean that the Arizona Cardinals are in first place in the NFC West if this holds up. Crazy.
That's impressive.
Crazy, man. The 4-8 Chicago Bears go into Santa Clara to take on the 5-7 San Francisco 49ers.
Bears.
Damn it. We're picking the same upsets. This is damn it.
This is bogus,
I'm
man.
I'm trying here, people. We don't rehearse this beforehand, I swear. I'm taking the Bears as well. The Niners are in disarray right now. Not that the Bears are any better, but the Niners are in disarray. Your Sunday night special. The 8-4 Los Angeles Chargers go into Arrowhead to take on the 11-1 Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chargers.
Give me the Chiefs. Okay, we differ on one of them. All right, thankfully, and it's gonna be a good game though. Like, that's definitely, they're coming to play. They're absolutely coming to play, and we'll see if the Chiefs can skate one more time. And your Monday Night Delight. The 4-8 Cincinnati Bengals go into Jerry World to take on the 5-7 Dallas Cowboys.
Bengals,
I agree. The road favorite, despite being 4-8 on the season. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Goes to show you exactly what they think of the Dallas Cowboys. Really not that much. Teams on a bye this week: the Ravens, the Broncos, the Texans, the Colts, the Patriots, and the Commanders. Adjust your fantasy rosters accordingly. It's time for us to run the go route. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review, rate us 5 stars, turn on subscription notifications, and share on social media. Tell your friends and spread the word.